Hey guys, welcome back. So in this tutorial, we will be doing some more challenges related to insecure data storage. But the only difference is we will be utilizing our decoded tool or decompiled tool from previous tutorial to enumerate further. So let's start. Let's do the challenge number 4. So 4 says insecure data storage part 2. So we can see in our class as well, or the compile code, that there is a class of insecure data storage to activity. So if we observe it here, we can see that this is calling some SQLite database, and whatever the details are there, they are being stored in some database, SQLite database. Okay, so it says create table if not exist, password varchar. So that means all the sensitive details are stored in the plain text. Okay, so let's try to enter some credentials here and let's see how we can retrieve that. I'm entering user as a pen test and password as 1234567. Let's save it. You can see our credential has been saved, but as per this class, it says that it is saved in some SQLite database. Okay, the name is not clear here, but we can make out that yeah, this is some DB file where this is being copied. So let's go to our CLI part and let's see what we can find out here. Let's check first if the device is connected. Go for ADB devices. So it says it is attached. So now go for ADB cell. We are in the cell, but we have to go to root access to access the data slash data folders. Now we can go for cd slash data, go for ls, and we can see here there are all the user install application folder are here. So we can copy this diva file folder because this is this is required for enumerating further. So just go for cd and just paste it here. Clear the screen for now. As you can see, there are various files or databases. There is one folder databases, and if we can recall from our this code part, this to.activity class calls some SQLite database. Fine. So we will be utilizing this thing, and we will be going in the database folder. Do ls, and you can see there are various dbs here. So all these four are related to db file only. So db file may be using different formats. So let's see, let's cat one of them. Let's cat ids2. Let's see what it is there. ids2. So you can see this is a SQLite format. So it's not properly opening, but still we can see that it is saying that create table varchar and pentest skill mail @123. So it is showing some password, or you can see here pentest 1234567. So what it is doing is it is taking every credential entered from this console, and it is uh, saving this in the plain text. So that we can see here. So that is one of the vulnerability, because any application should not save the sensitive credentials in their db file in the plain text. Here it is showing in the plain text, and we can see using cat command. Even if it is not showing from cat, then you can pull this particular db file, and since this is SQLite, so you can use MySQL to connect with it and enumerate all the details which is being stored. Okay, so this was one of the challenges where we found out that there are many sensitive credentials are stored in this db file. Let's move on to another challenge. Go back and let's go to insecure data storage part 3. Part 3 we have already done. No, part 2 we have done, part 3 we are going to do. So let's see, it says part 3, but we also notice that we have class name also in the same name. So an attacker can easily enumerate what are the front-end functionality and what are the back-end code of this. Since we have this part 3 here, it says insecure data storage 3. So what it says is, you can see, you have to analyze what it is saying. However, we can make out that file info file dot create file u info temp new file. So that means it is creating some temp and the name is u info and it is saving some detail in it. So let's try to save some detail in this file and let's navigate in the command line to find if some details we can find out. Okay, so again we will be doing, uh, in this one I am writing pentest skill, and in the next one I am writing as querty, QWERTY, querty. Okay, so this is kind of default password people uses, so I'm just saving it here. Once I have saved, so it says that this credential has been saved. Now let's move to our command line to see if there is any temp folder being created for that, and if we can see anything in that. So you can see here there is a uni folder 2 dot, this is created, this was created earlier and I think this is newly created. Let's try to see by creating one more and let's see if it is storing all the temp file in this folder. Go back and again come to the 5 section of the challenge and write pentest skill 1 and write password as POUPOI. You can see what I am writing, POIUYTREWQ. That is what I am writing. Let's press enter. It says credential saved. Go back so that it will refresh. Now again do ls and go for cd diva, copy this one, you can see there is a temp file created. So let's find out what is stored in there so that we can exploit this vulnerability. Go for cat, write uinf, so you can copy this one to find the latest credentials or the sensitive detail which has been saved here. See, whatever we had typed here, it is showing here. That means it is storing the sensitive detail in the plain text. Let's cat the another one. Press enter. See, querty and the pentest skill that has been copied here. So this is how you can retrieve all the sensitive details if the application is not or APK is not properly configured and it is storing all the sensitive detail in the plain text. So this is how you will go for exploiting any APK or assessment of any APK to check all the sensitive detail in the different fields of an APK and report accordingly. So guys, thanks for watching. Let's meet in the another video to do some more challenges from this APK. Thanks for watching.